Close your eyes for a second. Picture what a genius looks like. What do you see? A lab coat? Equations on a chalkboard? Someone who talks faster than anyone can follow?
Here's the truth. That picture is almost completely wrong, and science can prove it.
After decades of research, cognitive psychologists found something quietly fascinating. The most intelligent minds on the planet rarely look the part. Their brilliance doesn't shout, it whispers. Here are 10 surprisingly common habits found in people with very high IQ, and number 7 will genuinely shock you. Habit number 1. Highly intelligent people genuinely love being alone, not because they dislike people, but because their brain is always running, always processing, always building. Solitude isn't emptiness for them, it's fuel for their mind. The London School of Economics found that high IQ individuals feel less satisfied with too much socializing. Compare that to sitting quietly alone, and their satisfaction bar fills right back up. Their brain simply needs quiet space to run at full power, and that's not antisocial, that's intelligent. Habit number 2, a curiosity that literally never sleeps. Why do people behave this way? Why does this system work like that? Their brain can't stop asking. Their brain is essentially a pattern-hunting machine, constantly scanning for hidden connections. For most people, curiosity is something they practice. For high IQ minds, it's just how they breathe. Curiosity isn't their hobby, it's their engine, and it never runs out of fuel. Habit 3, they talk to themselves, and science says that's actually brilliant. Psychologists call it self-directed speech. It sharpens focus and strengthens working memory. Talking out loud helps the brain organize complex thoughts, like sorting a messy desk in real time. So that person quietly muttering while pacing the room, their cognitive engine is running at full throttle. Habit 4, they're completely comfortable saying 3 powerful words. I don't know. Psychology calls it the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less people know, the more confident they feel. But the truly intelligent, the more they learn, the more they realize how much they don't know. Saying I don't know isn't a gap, it's a doorway to something greater. Habit 5, they overthink small things, and their brain literally cannot turn off. That 5-second conversation from this morning, they're still replaying it at 11 p.m. tonight. From the outside, it looks like indecision. Inside, dozens of mental simulations are running at once. Habit 6, and this one surprises everyone. They have a seriously advanced sense of humor. Creating or understanding a great joke requires your brain to do something extraordinary. It detects a pattern, breaks it at the perfect moment, and connects 2 unrelated ideas in milliseconds. Studies in intelligence research journals show a direct, measurable link between high IQ and humor ability. Habit 7, and this is the one that shocks people most, they change their minds easily. For them, beliefs aren't fixed identities, they're mental models, flexible, updatable, improvable. Psychologists call it cognitive flexibility, one of the strongest markers of advanced intelligence. The rigid mind clings to yesterday. The brilliant mind asks, what does the evidence say today? Habit 8, their mind comes most alive after dark. Researchers link this to cognitive adaptability, a brain flexible enough to thrive outside normal rhythms. Habit 9, in conversations, they observe far more than they speak. They're reading emotional cues, mapping social patterns, processing everything before they respond. But when they finally do speak, everyone in the room stops and listens. And habit 10, the one that lives underneath all of the others, a quiet, persistent search for meaning. High intelligence brings a deeper awareness of life's complexity, relationships, time, human nature. It's not always a grand philosophical crisis. Sometimes it's just a quiet Tuesday afternoon thought. Why do we think the way we think? That question never fully goes away, and maybe it shouldn't. Here's what's important. We often misread all of these habits completely. Someone who prefers solitude, we call antisocial. Someone who asks too many questions, we call annoying. Someone who changes their mind, we call inconsistent. But now you know the truth. These aren't flaws or quirks. These are the quiet fingerprints of a brilliant mind at work.
And the most fascinating part, intelligence isn't really about what you know. It's about how your brain processes the world around you, moment moment by moment, day by day. At its core, intelligence is really just curiosity, a brain that refuses to stop exploring. So which of these 10 habits do you recognize in yourself? Think about it honestly. Drop your answer in the comments. And if this hit different, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Stay curious, keep questioning, and never stop exploring the strange, brilliant puzzle of your own mind.